this video, we are going to show you one of the wildest rides, one of the most incredible saves ever in motorcycle drag racing. Thanks for joining us on Cycle Drag. Subscribe, like, and stick around because we're going to watch Steve Ruggiero on his Pro Fuel Harley Davidson get one heck of a scare and give everyone around him, all of the family, friends, and spectators, an equally high heart rate at this one. Stay with us throughout this video too, because what we're going to do is we're going to catch up with Steve back in the pits and try to make some sense of how and why this all happened. There's some lessons to be learned here as well. We always like to learn from these videos. What can we do to prevent this in the future? Again, though, this is Steve Ruggiero. Fontana, California is the track. Auto Club Dragway. This is the After Hours and Western Pro Extreme Motorcyclists Association. A qualifying run for Steve. Nobody in the other lane. And as you'll find out here in a second, that was a blessing. Pro Fuel Harley Davidson. Let us know what you think of them in the comments. And please let us know your impression of what you're about to see.
Oh, what a save! What a save! Oh my gosh! Wow, what a save. I'm not sure what happened.
I think he hurt himself. He hurt himself.
Yeah.
Amazing job.
Man, certainly hope that Steve is okay. What a save. Unbelievable job of keeping it rubber side down. Shot. Wow, these are good. You can see his rubber mark.
It was a wild one for sure. Take a look at this photo sequence by Steve Gold. Thank you to the photographer Steve Gold. And it really shows some unbelievable still images of Steve. What's unbelievable is how did he save it, especially when you see how out of shape this bike was. Remember, this is a drag bike with a custom chassis and a wheelie bar and is not made to move like this. I know that Steve complained that he banged his knee off the ground pretty hard trying to save it. I'm sure he would take that as opposed to any alternative. Let's watch one more time in slow motion. Thank you to Big Richard for this video. It's a different perspective.
Here we are back in the pits. Here's what happened on that pass, guys. Take a look at the wheel. Can you see the crack in there? We have a bent, cracked wheel. The best news is, here's my man, Steve Ruggiero.
Right.
Steve, save of the year. I'm so glad you're okay. That was wild. Take me through it from your perspective.
Man, still have the goosebumps right now. First off, Jesus says hi. Everybody's doing fine at the top. Man, launched it. Instantly tried throwing my body over to the right side, felt the bike going left, and there was no saving it. Just ass end came around completely, made the correction to the right, brought it back over. At that point, the bike started to really come over towards the ground, and I kissed both my knees on the asphalt. But as the bike came around, I was so close to that asphalt, man. For just a split second, I was like, I need to get off. This is my safe exit right here. Get off and slide off to the right, but I was like, come on, just one more tug, let's stay on it. And she came around and gave it a slight pedal on accident too, just trying to hold on, and that's what kind of saved me. Got some momentum out of the mix up there.
Take a look at what Steve's talking about. older wheel comes apart and sends him on one of the rides of his life. I think we should all take a good hard look at our wheels, especially when you ask so much of them, run after run after run. Definitely something you want to do every off season.
Well, that really was one of the most amazing saves we've ever seen. I'm sure people watching this are going to leave some comments that you did such a great job. That was scary. So when you came back here and dissected the damage, what did you reveal was the cause?
Well, we were thinking, you know, we lost the bead on the tire or something, just a lot of clutch coming out the hole there, but we found that the rim split in half completely all the way around.
Have you ever seen one do this?
Never in my life, ever, no. So we tried to replace the rim. We have another Pro Fuel Harley here, a roller. So we tried to throw that rim on my bike, and we couldn't get the spacing figured out. We don't have the right spacers. So we're just gonna end the weekend off like that. I'm happy, I'm thankful. Thank you, Jesus, thank you.
I love your attitude.
Everything's good right now, so just don't want to ever touch that asphalt again. So that's why we're doing this, be safe. So.
You know, you remind me, I ride dirt bikes, and with my buddies, when we were younger, we used to be really competitive and do crazy stuff. Now we're old guys. We say if we go home uninjured, you're leaving with house money.
Yeah,
and I think you're leaving with house money because you had one heck of a save, and you don't have a scratch on you. So I'm really happy about that.
God is good, brother.
Awesome, man. Well, thanks so much. When are we going to see you back?
Next event out here, after hours, the Pro Extreme Association. Got a good turnout here, 16 bikes, I believe. So that next event, I think it's in like 4 weeks. Just got to get some rims and tires at this point. But yeah.
Is this something that you'll try to discuss with the manufacturer?
I believe this rim is upwards of 20 years old.
Oh, okay.
So I think they're warrantying that. Yeah.
Sure. Well, you know, this is a good lesson then to everybody out there that you get some of these parts that have stood the test of time and they could be ready to go, right?
Oh yeah. Oh,
wow.
Yeah. So I trust it. We'll see next time. I'm excited to get back on it though. We'll see where we go next.
Excellent, man.
But just want to thank everybody, my family, my crew, my uncle, my grandfather, my mom, my family, everybody. Uncle taught me how to ride, taught me how to build. I got a great family, great friends, great association out here. Love you guys.
He taught you well, man. Great to see you. Great to see you on two wheels. Great job. There he is, guys. We'll give you a look at his bike real quick. His bike is over here torn apart. Boy, was that scary. Let me know what you think. When you review this video, if you go back and watch it, you can watch it frame by frame of what we had. Let me know what you guys see. Let me know in the comments what you think went wrong. And of course, make sure you're subscribed to Cycle Drag on YouTube, and make sure you like cycledrag.com on Facebook. What a wild ride. Share this one with a motorcycle friend. They'll appreciate it.
One more time, let's look at this sequence. How unbelievable was this, though? Did Steve have a guardian angel riding with him, or what? Let's take you through one more time here from the burnout. Nothing unusual about the burnout. No really warning signs that the rear wheel's giving off. That's the scary part here. Little did we know that rear wheel didn't have any more hard launches left in it. Great piece of riding. I want to know in the comments how in the world did he save that? How would you have reacted if you were on the motorcycle?
Wow, what a save. I'm not sure what happened.
And for some of our engineers out there, what do you think happened to this wheel? Why did it let go at this particular moment? Had it been failing for a long time and this just finally was the final straw? Was the biggest cheer of the day. Well-deserved round of applause for Steve Ruggiero. We'll watch it in slow motion here, guys. Again, what happened to this wheel? What's your theory? What's your opinion? Was it already toast, or did this hard launch crack it? Watch as Steve gets on the throttle. And immediately something's not right. Look at that fishtail on a drag bike. You just don't see drag bikes move like that. At this point, Steve's reacting based on pure instinct, unsure what's going on. Probably his heart beating out of his chest at this point. Gets it to a stop. Great video there by Big Richard. Guys, I do hope that you are subscribed to the Cycle Drag YouTube channel for much, much more. We got a lot of videos up, everything from Top Fuel Harley to Larry Spider-Man McBride to bracket racing to baggers, motorcycle festivals, hill climbs, everything. Plus a lot of this. We always like to try to learn things here. Just posted one with a ZRX that had a broken oil pan where we talked about how an oil diaper could have saved the day. The only thing we can say here, you know, there's a million checks you got to make on your motorcycle, but the more time you spend in the garage and during the off season when you rip it apart, just look everything over once, twice, 3 times. If it's an older wheel, get in there with a magnifying glass and search for hairline cracks, because a hairline crack could turn into this. Especially on those older wheels that see a lot of abuse and have seen a lot of runs over the years. At this point, Steve very happy to be stopped. Can you imagine the relief? What would go through your mind? This can happen. Part of the danger and the perils of the sport. That certainly has to be one of the wildest saves that we have ever seen in motorcycle drag racing. But all is well that ends well. The good news is Steve was okay, besides a few major bumps and bruises that didn't hurt him too bad. He was able to get it back to the pits, get it torn apart, figure out what went wrong. And now I think you'll see Steve back out at the races real soon. But it certainly was a wild ride that scared the heck out of everybody. Look at these photos. He looks like a road racer out there, not a drag bike racer. That is a Pro Fuel Harley. My goodness. Hanging off the side of this thing. You can see where he clipped his knee pretty good. Truly wild ride, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Again, please subscribe to Cycle Drag on YouTube. Please like cycledrag.com on Facebook for much, much more. Keep the comments coming. Keep the discussion going. Please throw some friends my way if you can, and we'll keep the videos coming. Thanks a lot.